do the same things, same quality, same color, same design, same designer, one with a brand, one with an old brand. People tend to trust the old brand, sort of weird. And sometimes people tend to trust the new brand. They would say, old brand, reliable, I know what to expect. Sometimes they would say, new brand, I want to try something new. But if you compare that to no brand, no, there's a lot of people with no brands at all. What would happen? No, if there's no brand, there is no chance, no chance to be seen, to be compared, because the people with no brands tend to have no say. This is not about the wisdom of brands and the wisdom of logos. It's about the first step to making logos, because that's the first step to making a brand. My name is Jomar Hilario. I'm the author of the book Virtual Careers. That was my first brand. In this entire lecture, you will see hints of my new course called the Logo Making Mindsets. This course is interspersed inside the entire how do you make a logo, because you cannot just make logos with rules. I'm going to give you the rules right now. Also going to tell you what's behind the rule, yeah? Why logos look the same, why logos seem to have this certain kind of style. Anyway, let's go. The first rule in logo making, you make the upper cases share a line. This one, an A and a V has a natural shared line, and if you put them together, AV. So if there's a person out there with a name, first name A, last name V, Andrea Vernes, then you can make that into a first version of the logo. Jomar, so is that the logo? Of course not. That's just like the first step. Okay, make it look like a not letter. Make it look like an icon. Jomar, bakit kailangan magmukhang icon? I will actually show you later. But if your letter looks like icons, that's actually great. Okay, here's another one. Lowercase, share a line. Be careful with this, because look at that. The D and the H, they look the same with those slanted lines. So just put them together, and a D and an H doesn't look like a DH anymore. It's a D and an H put together. By the way, I edited some parts of that, so it looks cleaner, but that's what it looks like if you put two lowercase together. Now, these simple rules allow you to start. This is not your logo. Okay, dogs? Just the beginning of the artwork. Type this in, very important, in your heart. The beginning of the artwork, because logo making is science and art. And art has something to do with beauty. And the science of this is what message and feelings you want the logo to say. Jomar, so logos have feelings? Yes. If you see the Coca-Cola logo, the reason why the font looks like that, because the mindset of the people who made the logo said, classic. The Coke, this is just two fonts ang Coke eh. Isang calligraphy font, which is classic in design, and one straight up COKE, really hard looking Times New Roman, very classic. So it's trying to give you the idea of classic. Okay, let's go ahead. Keep going. How about lowercase and share it with an uppercase? How do you do that? So let me show you. So lowercase I with a capital K, you put them together, you change the color, and now an IK. So if your name starts with an I, ends with a K, that will work. Okay, we're talking about names that could be a company name, could be your name, could be a brand name, could be a product name. Okay, Jomar, it's very simple, correct? Because this is just the beginning. So let's go more complex. How about letters holding hands? Actually, this is the most obvious of them all. Okay, how do you make letters hold hands? Like this one. Okay, Hans Gar Torres. By the way, these are real people. And thank you very much for those who actually answered my question. Do you want to learn how to make logos? These are the people who said yes, 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 yes. And Hans, thank you very much. Here is the first treatment of your logo. I just made the letters hold hands. Parang, Jomar, edi, napakadali naman yan. So dapat mababa ang value ng logo. Tama? Kasi, di ba, I just squish them together, right? As I said, this is just the beginning. This can be your final logo, because to me it's pretty. Like, what do you think? Is it pretty or not? It's really your judgment if it's pretty or not. You have to make your judgment. But sa totoo lang, only Hans Gar Torres can make a judgment, because that's his name. Okay, let's keep going. How about M. Nasian Char? I just squished the first E and C, and I rotated one. Just trying to understand what could be a good thing. What can it look like? Ayan. The first one looks like a mascara. Di ba? Looks like a mascara. Yung naka-tilt. The one that easy looks like if you make it go, it's like a monkey. Basta ganun. Okay. Now, the things I'm saying, these are things you need to say in your brain. This is mindset. What does this swish together letters look like? Yan. What do they look like? So, para you will go to the next step. Ayan, yung next step. By the way, I have a feeling a lot of you have not heard of me before, so I'm just gonna go explain a little bit sino ako. Okay lang ba? I'll explain. Before we go into this, ititis lang natin kay Ferry. So, pinagdikit-dikit ko yung pangalan ni Ferry Says Sarondo. But, here's a short background in, ano ba ang ginagawa ko? Hi, Emma. M na sen. Ano bang ginagawa? So, I teach the stuff, okay? I've been teaching online since 2008. So, ang tawag sa akin ay pioneer. But actually, that's not entirely true. I'm an online marketing pioneer. I'm also pioneering the internet. Started using the internet when the internet started appearing in the Philippines in 1996. That would mean na ako ay old. Everybody type the word. Are you old? Yeah, tama. But I'm actually like a few years advanced than many people, around 5 years advanced. So I've been doing stuff that are going to be popular about 5 years from now. I've been doing that for many years, more than 12 years now, because today everybody has Zoom, today has a webinar. I've been doing that for like 7 years. Okay, so medyo sanay na ako dito. Today, people are buying professional microphones. I have my microphone for 10 years, and it's a professional mic. Okay? Anyway, I homeschool we homeschool our 3 kids. We have 4 kids. We live in Manila. Yeah. And I love to talk and talk. Hi, thank you, Jacqueline Botta, for saying you are old. Yeah, I'm old. That's true. But I would love you guys, millennials, to run circles around me because I have been, running circles around you for the longest time. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see what happens to Fairy's logo, which I squished the letters together. We're going to phase 2. Everybody say phase 2. Tapos na ang simple. Let's go to the next one. The next one. There is a space in the middle that looks like something like a duckbill. It's called negative space. Everybody say negative space. Jomar, basic yan. Graphic artists know that. Oh naman. Kaya nga tinuturo ko sa inyo eh. Graphic artist knows this stuff. Okay. Okay. So phase 2, work on the negative space. This is where a lot of the creativity comes on. If you attend, by the way, a seminar or a webinar on graphic design and logos, they will show you all these big brand logos like yung FedEx na may hidden arrow. I'm not doing that. I'm showing you all the logos I made. By the way, I made these logos in less than 4 hours. All of this, the whole thing. I made these logos in less than 4 hours. Okay, negative space. When negative space appears between your squished up words, you gotta be asking the question, what graphic should you add? Diba, Eric? Eric is an artist. What graphic? Ferry, dapat nagpapanik ka na. Kanina pa yung initials mo dyan. What graphic should you add? And you can't just add any graphic. There are several rules in adding the graphics for logos. The first rule will be, anong brand ba ang binibenta nito? Anong object ba ang binibenta to? Can you put the object in the negative space? Can you put an outline of the object in the negative space? That's one question. Another question would be, feelings ba ang gusto maparamdam nitong brand na to or ng logo na to? You can put that object which signifies the feelings in the negative space. Okay? So, for example, if this is a beauty brand, so Fairy came up with her own lotion brand, yeah. So I could put like it's shaped like the negative space, a mirror. Okay? This can also be a magic brand because mirror on the wall. Could be very hard, no? But just an example. Another one is, does this brand unlock some